Okay, so if you're anything like me, you're not really all that handy in the kitchen. You're probably more likely to order a steak out than trying to do it at home, because somehow when I do it, it just tastes different.
Yeah, well, today we're going to show you how you can get one of those yummy steaks right in the comfort of your own home. And joining us today to show us how is Chef Jay Caputo from ESPUMA restaurant in Rehoboth Beach. Welcome.
Thank you
So
very much.
we're making a ribeye, right?
We are going to make a ribeye.
So what do we need?
Well, we're going to do it a little bit different than you might have seen in the past.
Okay,
They
so
have a technique called sous vide cooking, which means under pressure.
Okay, so what do we need as far as ingredients?
The ingredients we're going to have for the steak, we have the ribeye steak,
Okay.
Salt, pepper, some butter, and thyme and rosemary.
Okay, good. I'm
Not
sorry.
too
Now,
bad.
and what'd you call this?
It's called sous vide. It means under pressure. So what we do is we're going to season the steak. You want to season the steak for us?
Just
A little salt and pepper.
All right. I'm a pepper kind of guy, so
Yeah, you want a lot of pepper.
just have at it.
And then we'll flip it over, do the same thing.
Same thing as the other side?
Yep.
All right. Ta-da! So
Lots of pepper.
he won't give me the pepper grinder.
He won't
just
give you the
goes
pepper
down.
grinder.
Saw that, didn't you?
Okay.
So then what we're going to do is, at the restaurant, we would put this in a vacuum sealer.
But
like
I
a
can do this
cryovac.
at home.
You can do this at home. That's why we're showing you this way.
Okay.
What we're going to do is take the steak and put it in a sandwich bag and seal it
Okay.
so no water can get in. Make sure as much of the air as possible is out. Then I have a water bath that's precisely at 135 degrees. So that's medium rare. So if you, I'm sorry, it's 135.4 right now. So what we're going to do is take the steak and just drop it in the water bath.
Right.
And what that ensures is even cooking all the way around. If you put it in the oven, the steak is touching, or on a grill, the steak is touching metal.
Right.
So one side is cooking while the other side is not. This ensures that it's cooking the same way all the way around.
And you can do this at home, right?
You can do this at home. There's an interesting way you can do it. You get a candy thermometer,
Okay.
which is like $10 at the store.
Yeah.
And you have a hand blender, an immersion blender.
Okay.
And if you take some tape and like a rock or something, tape it so
So it stays on.
it stays on. What'll happen, and put a pot of water on the stove, what happens is the water circulates just like
this.
it does there.
Keeping that even temperature
Exactly.
all around.
Exactly.
Now, can I overcook it like this?
It's impossible to overcook it. The water's only 135 degrees, so you can't cook it further than 135 degrees. So
okay.
you can cook it for an hour, and it'll still stay 135 degrees, which is a perfect medium rare.
So you've had one
Which
in there and you're going to take
We
it
have
out?
one
You
right
know
here.
what? I'd have grabbed a pair of tongs before.
I know,
Can you tell
right?
I'm not a chef?
135 degrees. You stuck your hand in there. And you're actually going to sear it, or what do you call it?
We are. We're going to sear
it.
Because people love that nice caramelized exterior, whether it's on a
Right.
grill or on a stove.
Yeah.
So what we do is pull this steak out. We're going to pat it dry.
I'll take that.
We're going to pat it dry.
Okay. And this is cooked just
It's
the way you
cooked
wanted it.
perfect medium rare. If you wanted it to be medium, you would cook it to 142. If you wanted medium well, 155. Well done, 165, something like that.
Okay.
So we have a pan,
What'd you put in?
just a little canola oil.
Okay.
And we're going to sear the steak. It's already been seasoned. We're just going to sear the steak.
And it just takes a few moments
It just
because it's
takes, like,
already cooked to
that's
where it
correct.
needs to be.
It's already cooked, so we're just trying to get a nice little crust on it. And, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so we're making steak, but you got a couple other things. Unfortunately, we don't have time to make everything. What
Totally
else would we go with this?
I have some epic mashed potatoes. We call them epic because they take about 2 hours to make this mashed potatoes, but they're worth every minute. So
Yeah.
long cooking process, and we pass them through the screen, so they're super fine, super decadent.
Oh my!
Oh, they do look good.
He actually used decadent with mashed potatoes. What
And
else?
Decadent,
What else?
absolutely. And we have a little red pepper pepperod, which is like a red pepper stew that we use garlic and coriander and some parsley, local peppers. We use as much local ingredients as possible. Want to flip that steak?
Yeah, I'll flip that. And there are, of course, several ways you can get the recipe for the epic potatoes and everything we spoke of. All you need to do is send us
That's
1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland. Make sure you send us a self-addressed stamped envelope. You can go to our website, delmarvalife.com, or you can give us a call, 443-880-9116. Make sure you let us know you want the recipe for the ribeye, and through the magic of television, we have one that's all done here.
A finished plate.
Oh my goodness!
This is designed for, to be served at a party or something on a
Right.
platter. And we have the steak, potatoes, we have some figs from my grandmother's backyard, and a little red pepper eye.
Seriously, that's from your grandmother's backyard?
Seriously, from my grandmother's backyard.
Nice.
Can't
Can
get
I-
any fresher than
Absolutely.
that.
Borrow your knife? All right, you
Yeah.
grab a piece there and I'll cut you off
Oh,
some.
you're going to cut me off a
I'll
piece?
cut you off a
Okay.
piece there. Yeah, make sure I don't get this too
You,
far.
what, you don't think I could eat that whole piece?
I wasn't going to let you eat that whole piece. Are you
I bet
kidding me?
You can.
I'll finish this thing before she
Not
turns
just the potatoes that are epic, the steak is epic.
steak.
around. Good stuff, huh?
Well, I mean, you know, when you cook it evenly all the way around. Sometimes when you go to a restaurant or when you cook at home, you get a steak that's got a bullseye. It's cooked well done on the outside and it's sort of rare in the
Yeah.
middle. And this ensures that it's cooked all the way throughout the steak the same way.
Jay, that's
Well,
terrific.
up
Thank
next
you.
Thank you very much.
on Delmarva Live, our mission to connect you with one of the many homeless pets on Delmarva continues. Brian is at the Ocean City Worcester County Humane Society with some of the animals. Brian?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, this is Sarah right here, and she is one dog, and she's looking for a home. She's absolutely beautiful. And when we come back, we're going to introduce you to some of the other dogs here at the Ocean City Worcester County Humane Society. All of them want to go home with you. You don't want to miss it. You're watching Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.